And I am honored to announce my candidacy as a Republican for the office of Knox County Sheriff. I am the son of the late Bobby and Pauline Jones. My paternal grandparents were Cyber Jones and Layla Phillips of Green Road. My maternal grandparents were Arthur Vaughn and Lawson Vaughn of Woolly. Deep roots here, and nothing has always been on me. I'm married to Leslie Jones. Together we're blessed with 3 beautiful daughters. Emma. At the age of 17, I in the Army National Guard. Retiring from the Guard, I was able to follow my childhood dream of becoming a law enforcement officer. Seeing the people that was taken way too soon. Like the sheriff illegal drugs using a 3-fold approach. Helping addicts get treatment and recovery support, no matter how many attempts they take or worth. Shutting them deals by putting them in jail to provide spiritual and emotional support for addicts, families, or anyone in crisis 24 hours a day. Will demand professionalism, respect, and dedication from every Knox County Sheriff. I am the Bobby and Paul Jones. Paternal grandparents were Cyber Jones.
The following is a presentation of the L4 Security 13th Region Media Network. It's time for the Martin's Peterbilt Game of the Week. Brought to you by Martin's Peterbilt of London, Kentucky. Your local Farm Bureau agents, Donovan and Jimmy Storm. Restyles Consignment Store on Ford Street in Corbin. Sierra Swords and the good folks at Heritage Pharmacy in Williamsburg. Wildcat Harley Davidson in London, Kentucky. Your local Allstate agent, Zach Davison from Corbin. The L4 Security Group in London, Kentucky. Your premier dish provider, American Cable. Lonnie Collins and the Store of Lily. Clayton Mobile Homes of London, Kentucky. Dusk Till Dawn. No doubt in the world we live in today, security is our number one priority. Let me tell you about the good folks at L4 Security Group. They offer surveillance, hiring solutions, risk management, guards, mobile patrol, and much more. Buddy Blair and John Blanton have over 60 years experience in the industry and protect over 12 states. Make sure you check out their new location at 116 Shiloh Drive in London, Kentucky. Thank you, L4 Security Group, for your sponsorship of the 13th Region Media Network.
The Martin family has been in the trucking industry for over 3 generations. My grandfather started this company selling salvage parts in the 1960s, and we're celebrating over 20 years as a Peterbilt dealer. Although we've grown and changed over the years, our focus has always been on you. We get it. When your truck's down, you're not making money. That's why we keep thousands of quality parts in stock so you can get back on the road as soon as possible. At Martin's Peterbilt, relationships matter, and that's why we've been around for generations. Come see us.
Gondolier's Italian Restaurant and Pizza had been around since 2009. They're locally owned and operated and enjoy sharing their made-from-scratch Italian favorites, such as oven-fresh pizza and the sweetest desserts in the London and surrounding community. They use fresh ingredients and offer something for everyone's taste. Pizza, pasta, burgers, wings, sandwiches, and lots more. And don't forget those made-from-scratch cakes. Whether you're a beloved customer or for the first time, we'd love to welcome you to Gondolier's Italian Restaurant, off exit 41 in London.
Life is full of surprises. Some good, some unexpected. That's why you need protection for your home, your car, and your family's future. I'm Agent Jimmy Storm, your local Kentucky Farm Bureau agent, and I'll help you find personalized coverage that fits your needs and your budget. Call me today at 606-528-2030 for a free quote and a peace of mind.
If you have a building project, please consider the good folks at Aikens Construction and Excavating. Their company's history is rooted in a family legacy passed down from generation to generation. They have over 50 years of home building experience. They will build any size house. They've built commercial jobs such as banks, gas stations, and restaurants. And more importantly, they'll take care of the whole process. You won't have to worry about it. Call Jordan Aikens today, 606-215-7531. Proud sponsors of the 13th Region Media Network.
This is Donovan Storm here, the manager at the Kentucky Farm Bureau office, the South Laurel Agency here on West Cumberland Gap Parkway in Corbin. My office offers a full line of insurance products to protect your family and your business needs. We offer home, auto, life, health, workers' compensation, and business insurance. I have a friendly staff that's ready to assist you. Give us a call at 528-2030. Again, my staff is located at 1456 West Cumberland Gap Parkway, Corbin, Kentucky.
Let me introduce you to pharmacist Sierra Swords and the good folks at Heritage Pharmacy. Heritage Pharmacy is an independently owned pharmacy located within the Dayspring Regional Health Center at Cumberland Regional Mall. They offer prescription refills, consultation, OTC medications, immunizations, and have a convenient drive-through. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Call them today, 606-560-6580. That's Heritage Pharmacy in the Cumberland Regional Mall in Williamsburg.
We blaze trails where others won't, refusing to settle for the status quo. We hunger for something more. We will stop at nothing to achieve it. Riding across great plains, over mountain passes, and through the heart of America to see more, feel more, be more. This is our American dream. Ride with us.
Laurel County Sheriff John Root would like to wish all the student athletes of the 13th Region a very happy, successful, and injury-free season. He'd also like to invite you to come see the brand new state-of-the-art Sheriff's Office located at 1380 Kentucky 192 East in Laurel County. From all the staff serving Laurel County, we thank you for being proud sponsors of the 13th Region Media Network. When it comes to protecting what you love, you want an insurance agent that cares more about you, more about your world, and more about what you need. And that's exactly what you'll get from Corbin insurance agent Zach Davison. He's my insurance agent, and he's an agent that doesn't just know about Corbin, but he lives here, and he wants to protect life here. Contact Zach today. It's located on Cumberland Falls Highway in Corbin, Kentucky. You're in good hands with Allstate. Are you ready to get more out of your television experience? Then consider the good folks at American Cable. Chris Markham and his crew will do their best to give you a great experience because they are your local dish premier retailer. They're located in the Oak Tree Plaza on North Laurel Road. Call them today at 606-712-4203. They have packages starting at $89.99 a month. That's American Cable, proud sponsors of the 13th Region Media Network.
When searching for a home, experience matters. And here at Clayton Homes of London, we've had the same management for over 25 years.
We take pride in servicing you from start to finish, beginning with our 1-year warranty and our award-winning service team.
Don't get caught up in home-only pricing. Our base packages include delivery, setup, footers, and heat pump.
Come on by, we'll treat you like family.
Have you heard about the store of Lily? Have you seen all the traffic? Let me tell you about my good friend, Lonnie Collins, a proud sponsor of the 13th Region Media Network. He has a store in Lily that has a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and all at a price that you can afford. He's overstocked. He's right in Lily between London and Corbin at 5547 U.S. Highway 25. Go see Lonnie Collins today. He'll take care of you. If you're looking to increase the value of your home, one of the best ways to do that is by your curb appeal and your landscape. You need to go see my friends Josh and Cam Maxey. This project here was my house. They did an unbelievable job and increased the value of my property by thousands of dollars. There's no job too big, no job too small. For all your mowing, landscaping, and curbing needs, call Josh Maxey today at dusk till dawn, 606-224-0715.
Catch Coach Sizemore live instead of us being on the show later tonight. We're videoing us a little earlier in the day. Coach, looks like there's a lot of basketball action going on right now here in Bell County with your young program. You got a couple good teams coming up for you.
Oh yeah, we're really excited about our middle school team. It's got a couple really nice players. In 8th grade is the defending state champs from last year, so we've got some exciting things going on.
Well, you know, that helps to have that feeder program, and you look at all the effort that you put in the last few years. Your team's been off to a phenomenal start. How are you rating your team as a coach right now compared to what your expectations were coming in?
Yeah, I mean, we thought we should have won the last game. And Kingsport played Norman, South Carolina, who was really good. That would have been a major win for us. But you know, we're 5-2 heading into Christmas and hosting our tournament here next week. We have 12 teams coming in, so we're going to get to see a lot of really good teams. So we're like everybody else. We got a lot of work to do. We've only had our football kids a few weeks, and they're still trying to get their legs under them. But we're doing some really good things and get some good competition. And then we've had 2 district wins, so starting off 2-0, working toward see that's always a good thing too.
Yeah, and one thing, strength of step. I mean, anybody you play, environment you play them, and I think that really is a big benefit to you coming around district time. So even at 5-2, you could be 7-0 if you played some cupcake schools, but your losses were to some very good teams.
Oh yeah, I mean Dobbins Bennett, who we had the ball under 2 minutes to go to tie it up. They're really good. We played Tullahoma, who was the 3A state runner-up last year. Played really good against them, and then I think Dorman is ranked number 2 overall in South Carolina right now. So this will be the toughest schedule that I've ever put together. But, however it turns at the end, that's kind of at this point with the group we have. So the kids they know what we've got involved in up front, and we're just hoping that playing these really good teams the entire year is going to help us come district and region time, and I think it will be.
Obviously, having kids like Blake and Caden that are experienced the last couple of years, he seemed to jump in there with all.
Yeah, he's going to be a really good player. I mean, we have 4 returning starters, two seniors in Caden Blake and 2 juniors in Ethan and Jackson, and then Jackson's been with us this year. He's into a starting. We graduated last year, and Blake took on that role at the time, but now he's putting his hands playing really good teams, and he's going to have to be thrown to the fire and adjust to it quickly. And he's doing a really good job. Our entire team is. We got to continue to add some depth off the bench. I think we got some guys that's going to really help us moving forward at the end of the year. So again, these tougher teams that we're playing, we've gotten a lot of different looks as far as size, speed, athleticism, press, and all that sort of things. I think it's really going to help us.
And all the team. How's that going to affect the 13th region, you think?
I think it's next year. It just depends. We went back and charted the regional tournament game after that came out, and I think we would have had 1 shot clock violation in the South Laurel game. That was the second possession of the game. So it may not be as big an impact as people would think, but everybody will have to do it, including me. So.
Yeah, it'll definitely be different. I was always concerned. Sometimes it's hard enough to worry about the officiating and just getting the right people to keep the clock, and now you got that on top of it. I'm not sure the logistics of how they'll work that out, but man, they're going to have to make sure that they are, that they have the right people doing the right thing. So that'll be interesting. Saul, I think the next 17 years, the arena's locked down for the regional tournament. Some people speculated maybe when it came around to Harlan County, it would go back over there. That's where it was, years ago. Their turn. With different ways about the arena. One thing that I like the atmosphere, having that many people, but I feel like if they got the fans or maybe the student sections a little bit closer, maybe on the end zones and let that be, how could they make that better there at the arena?
It's obviously convenient as far as parking and where it's located, and I go down there. I think kids they feel important going down there and playing that big venue for a few days. I do think if you I remember the first year that I went down there, which would have been in 2012. I feel like the end zones had seating behind it, and it made it feel closer to the fans. If there's a way to adjust that, I think it would help. Obviously, there's no substitute for playing in a packed-out high school gym, but it is what it is. I have mixed emotions about it being down there, but I do think the kids enjoy it.
I remember in the region tournament back in the day
in 2010.
Yeah. Isaac was Madison Johnson Corbin had a successful run there, and Bell County had a great team. And, emptying the gym out and coming back in. There is something about that atmosphere that. But since COVID, I think that would be a hard sell, don't you think now with everything?
One thing I know the 11th, 16th, the district winner hosts the first round at home. I think that would be a unique element just to get a home game if you win your district. But and then the final four goes to EKU or wherever it's at. So.
Now, Eric Swords, I had him talked to him a couple of weeks ago. He likes this super regional idea where everything where everybody. Are you familiar with?
Yeah. I guess Board of Controls has passed something to that degree, but I'm not really sure how all that's going to work.
That would be I think it's not as big a deal in basketball, but like in football, those first round playoff games or, the one seed he's playing against the 4 seed or another, and there's never a close game. I don't know if he's ever lost. Week thing, but still nothing like hearing 3-point last night. Definitely belting this season. I find
about rankings. I've talked to my kids several times about this. Harlan County is a prime example of the state finals a few years ago, and South's got a 3 1/4 to beat them around in Clayton County. It takes Noah everybody. So all is back. This year, Harlan County is going to be good like they always are at the end of the year. We feel like we've got a nice team, and you never count South, Corbin, Knox. I can go down the list. I've said this on several shows being on here, but a lot of people take their basketball serious, and a lot of people work at it. And I tell my guys all the time, we've been talking about this since August, don't be naive to think that just because we're going to have a good team that this is automatically our year to do something. There's several teams that you got to continuously work at it, and it's about peaking at the right time at the end of February.
As a coach, I always like it better when there's a David and Goliath situation when I'm the David. You can use that as a motivation. You can't use that this year, Coach. Or there. How do you keep everybody focused this time of year, knowing what's coming in February?
Well, I think our schedule is going to continue to do that. We played 3 really good teams last week, and we've got some teams that can beat us coming to the term here coming next week. I just think our schedule, we've done it by 9. We want to continue to kids. We're not feeling too good about ourselves at the wrong time, but we're just trying to go and have the best practice that we can have each day. Stuff in our district the last 3 or 4 years, so we're hungry to prove what we can do, and hopefully these kids will, hopefully the basketball gods will look out for us at the end of the year, and we'll get a few bounces go our way. But we really like our team, and we think we got the pieces to compete with anybody at the end of the year, and that's all you can ask for.
Absolutely, and expect you to definitely that Sizemore from. All right, we'll be back right after this as you're watching the Martin Peterbilt presentation.
It's always good to have Coach Sizemore on, class act, one of the best of the 13th region coaches, and appreciate him joining us today. Caught him, I coached middle school and caught him at the middle school, or actually Bell Central this morning. We did the interview. Ronnie Smith with you tonight. Welcome to In the Huddle. Brought to you by the good folks at Martin's Peterbilt here on the L4 Security 13th Region Media Network. Merry Christmas to you and your family. And I just pray that you're having a wonderful week with your family so far. Special edition tonight being on Monday night, since Sunday was so busy, so many people playing games. There's games going on right now. There's people that are so busy. We thought that it'd be best to bring the show to Monday night. So we're a Monday night edition here of In the Huddle. Take a look at some of our weekly awards for you here while we got the music playing. Let's take a look at some weekly awards here on the L4 Security 13th Region Media Network. Be patient. We're playing music tonight. It's not Christmas music. They didn't have any. Here we go. Let's take a look at the Baird and Blevin Law Office top teams in the 13th region for week number 3. Okay, week number 3. Coming in at number 10, Middlesboro. Number 9, Harlan. Number 8, Mount Central. Number 7, Harlan County. Number 6, Corbin. Number 5, South Laurel. Number 4, Whitley County. Number 3, Clay. Vale. And North Laurel. Brought to you by the folks at Baird and Blevin. Boys, top teams in the region for week 3. The Boys Player of the Week brought to you by the good folks at Gondolier Italian Restaurant. Eli Petrosky. 27 points yesterday. Had a great game. Now Chewin gives us the girls top team. Number 10. Middle 9. Number 8, Harlan County. Number 3. Number 6, Clay County. 5, Corbin. 4, Continental. Number 3, Bell County. Number 2, South Laurel. And number 1 for week 3, brought to you by Shoeman for North Laurel Lady Jaguars. Take a look at the girls player of the week, averaging almost 19 points a game, almost 19 rebounds. Are you kidding me? Lauren Martin from the Lynn Camp Lady Wildcats. Award is brought to you by the good folks at Scott Lisenby over there in Harlan. Scott does an amazing job. It's the girls player of the week. There was Eli Petrosky. We showed you that early. He averaged 18 points, 10 rebounds last week. He's the boys' player of the week. Brought to you by the good folks at Gondolier Italian Restaurant. Congratulations, Eli Petrosky from Corbin. He's your boys' player of the week. Your girls' defensive player of the week brought to you by Kim Crowley. Kiari Lamb. This girl is having an unbelievable season for the Bell County Lady Bobcats. Congratulations, Miss Lamb. You are the girls' defensive player of the week. Here's the USA RV and Auto Sales at Mr. Shane Carvey. Park plug of the week is Evan Ellis from Corbin Red Hound. Great week for Corbin. Congratulations, Evan, on being Park plug of the week, brought to you by USA RV and Auto Sales. And for the girls from South Laurel, Aubrey Bundy from South Laurel, brought to you by USA RV and Auto Sales. Congratulations, Aubrey. Now, the boys basketball team of the week, brought to you by Revolution Physical Therapy, is the Whitley County Colonels. Had a big week. Congratulations, Whitley County, on being the team of the week. The boys, Revolution Physical Therapy. The girls' team of the week, North Laurel Ladies Jaguars, brought to you by Revolution Physical Therapy, located in Mayhem team. Congratulations. The boys cheerleading squad of the week is brought to you by American Cable. It's the Pineville High School cheerleaders. Congratulations, Pineville cheerleaders. You are the boys cheerleading squad of the week. Brought to you by American Cable. Also, the girls cheerleading squad of the week is Harlan. Harlan, the girls cheerleading squad of the week. Congratulations, Harlan Green Dragon cheerleading. The student section of the week for the boys is the North Laurel High School. It's brought to you by American Cable. Landon Rose is the boys athletic student athlete of the week from Lynn Camp. Brought to you by Heritage Pharmacy, Sarah Sword. Congratulations on being the academic student athlete of the week. And the girls is Shelby Smith from Knox Central. Congratulations, Shelby. That's brought to you by Sierra Swords and the good folks at Heritage Pharmacy. We'll get back to the rest of the awards shortly, but I don't want to make this fellow wait because he's been running around the country today. Talked to him earlier. He was in Tennessee, and we got him back in the United States of Kentucky, and we're getting ready to bring on the head coach of the Bell County Lady Bobcats, off to a phenomenal start. Mr. David Teague, and Coach, just hang on one second here. We'll get you brought on. One at a time here. Just stand by with us just for a second. I'm going to run a quick commercial here, Coach Teague. We'll be right back.
Life is full of
Hold on one
surprises.
second here.
Some good, some unexpected. That's why you need protection for your home, your car, and your family's future. I'm Agent Jimmy Storm, your local Kentucky Farm Bureau agent, and I'll help you find personalized coverage that fits your needs and your budget. Call me today at 606-528-2030 for a free quote and a peace of mind.
When it comes to protecting what you love, you want an insurance agent that cares more about you, more about your world, and more about what you need. And that's exactly what you'll get from Corbin Insurance Agent Zach Davison. He's my insurance agent, and he's an agent that doesn't just know about Corbin, but he lives here, and he wants to protect life here. Contact Zach today. It's located on Cumberland Falls Highway in Corbin, Kentucky. You're in good hands with Allstate. We're getting close, Coach.
All right, can you hear me?
You're going to have to call me DC Turner here tonight.
Right.
I'm DC Junior. I don't know. My internet is absolutely lagging just a little bit. Are you able to hear me, Coach?
I can hear you great. Can you hear me? Are you able to hear me?
I can hear you. Sometimes it's easier than others, but we're glad to have you with us tonight, Coach, and just congratulate you on an unbelievable start to your season. It's just been a great blessing so far for you, and just bear with me 1 second here. I want to make sure that everybody can see us and everybody. I know that we can hear each other fine, but I want to make sure we got things right here. We did it. We did it. We're here. We're live. Finally.
All right.
You know what?
All right.
Good things come to those that wait, right, Coach? How you doing tonight?
That's right. I'm doing good. Thank you. I've obviously been away from the house for a few days, so I'm trying to do a little Christmas shopping earlier today. But I'm glad to be on. I think last time we had some issues, so I'm glad to be back on.
Well, we apologize for that. We just wanted to get you back on here, and obviously the start that you've had so far has been absolutely unbelievable. Your team is clicking on all cylinders. What's been the keys for you guys so far early this season?
Well, right now I think the kids are buying in pretty good. We've started off well. We've played well together. We've moved the ball well, and we've shot the ball well. And then when we throw in obviously a pretty good post player with our guard shooting the ball, it helps. But we got off to a good start. We stubbed our toe in our last game there yesterday against Paintsville, which Paintsville's got a pretty good team, but we just we had too many mistakes and just missed some shots we've been making. But so far so good. Good start, and hopefully the girls continue to push and continue to get better off of it.
Well, Coach, we've watched you all these years. You've had a great career. You've been there a long time at Bell County. You've been through the highs of the mountains, the lows of the valleys. You've been there in region championships. You've been there when it's hard to get out of district, and to see your team and see your stability all these years and your consistency. Hard work really does pay off, and it's just a breath of fresh air to see what you're reaping, what you've sowed. Some slower years a few years ago, and look at you now.
Right.
Miss Lamb is unbelievable. Over 20 points a game, almost 14 rebounds a game. To have a player like that, obviously you coached Macy, and she was a different type of player. But is there a more dominant inside player than her inside?
Right now, I think she's probably, I've been at Bell for, I guess, 17 years now, and she's probably by far the most dominant inside post player I've had. And sometimes I think, she's probably a little too selfish, needs to go and try to, do a few more things at times. But she's such a, just draws double teams and kicks the ball out and just goes and gets rebounds and those type things. But, I feel like that, she's one of the best post players in our area. And I think, maybe I'm biased, but maybe across the state right now. And, just that size and her athleticism, and but she does a good job for us. But the good thing with her is that she don't really pay attention to a lot of the numbers and things. She wants to just win and wants to see her team do well and wants to see her teammates do good and those type things.
Well, she sure is dominating, and it's great.
Yeah.
And also Miss Allen out there shooting 45% from the 3-point.
Right.
To have that inside out, it's hard to have one without the other. You got them both.
Yeah, she is, and both of them have played for me for a long time, and Nevaeh's just shooting the ball really well right now and does a good job, for our basketball team. And then, that allows a lot of other kids to just kind of play roles and, take shots when they're there and play defense and rebound and those type things. And, then we got another guard there, Gracie Barton, that does a really good job for us as well. And, I sometimes push her to try to look for her shot more, but she rebounds the ball good for us from a guard spot, and her and Nevaeh both just do a really good job leading our team from those positions.
Well, Coach, you've been around a very, very long time, and we're fixing to change with the shot clock coming next year. The boys' game sped up the way that it is may not be as effective to that, but how is that going to affect the girls' side of basketball if they put the shot clock in?
I think it'll be first and foremost. I think it'll be interesting. I think the girls. I think they'll adjust to it fine because most teams that you see anymore, they try to push the ball and get out and stuff. And I mean this. I think the main thing that's going to affect this with this shot clock will be end of game situations. I'll be honest, most teams that I watch anymore in today's games, girls or boys, probably with the time of the shot clock, they've already got it shot or turned it over. And, so then that's not trying to be, that's just, you watch it and, most people are looking for that first open shot or, a lot of times they turn it over and the game's got to where it's just up and down a lot of 3-pointers, those type things. So I think the kids will adjust to it well. And, and I'm sure there'll be a little learning curve there, but I think it'll be good.
Yeah, I think it just personally, it'll probably be more mental than anything because most of the time, like you say, it's been okay. It's just that in your head, it's gonna rush them maybe just a little bit. But
I think it'll rush them a little bit to once they get down to those. Like I said, if it's last 4 or 5 seconds, and you're like, well, I've still got 5 or 6 seconds that we can go and do something, but maybe we want to hurry up and throw something up there before not realizing. Did I lose you for a second?
There we are. You're back. Yeah, just for a second. That's all right. You're back. But yeah, you're right. Yeah. The last thing that I heard you say, Coach, and I think it was a great point, was the point that you'll get down to 3 or 4 seconds on that shot clock, and instead of getting a good shot, they're just going to, they might throw it up there.
Especially that's a lot of times with girls, especially with girls and stuff. A lot of times, they can, depending on what defenses are doing and things of that nature, situations, they sometimes get a little rushed and things. But when you still got 5 or 6 seconds, maybe. you still got some time to do some things, and then maybe somebody's going to go 4 or 5, and they're thinking we got to get a shot up. So but it'll be a learning curve. But I think the kids will do fine with it. They'll be fine.
Well, all these years, Coach, just you're to the point now in your career. You can kind of even look back. What's been the biggest change? I remember the region championship at Harlan County. Which is next 17 years it's going to be at the arena, so it won't be back in the high schools for a long time.
Right.
Phenomenal game there. How's the game changed in your tenure?
Well, I'll tell you, I think that the game there's a lot of interest right now, I think, on the girls' side. A lot of there's more opportunities for girls right now, especially with AAU and camps and things now. And, a lot of times, if years ago, they wasn't as much of that. You might have had a few players that did that, but now most kids are playing and all the time and doing things. And I think that's a big thing to it. And, and that can be a good thing or a bad thing, I think, depending on how it goes. But, giving yourself in the right situation with stuff. And I think that the involvement, our kids are they're so athletic right now, and just the way they do things and stuff. And so it's been a lot of change, but, I've been in it a long time. So I've seen I've had a lot of ups and a lot of downs. And if I stay in it much longer, I'll continue to do that. So I've seen a lot.
Yeah, and always a class act, Coach. Always.
I sure appreciate that.
You're just a blessing to cover and be around. I've just known you for years and seen you on the softball field and just here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah, that was that you talking about keeping a man busy there now when you trying to do both of them. I was doing both of them, but I enjoy the softball part. I really did. I enjoy softball and just enjoying trying to help the kids and do what help them learn and grow.
Yeah, well, we appreciate you. Merry Christmas to you and your family, your team. Right. Good luck as you keep rolling here to the new year. It's already, Christmas break. So
it'll
be region district tournaments before we know it.
Oh, yeah, it's hard to believe that, we've already been going a couple months since official practice, and it won't be long. We'll be into district tournaments. And like I told the girls the other day, I said, we've got off to a good start, but we're fixing to get into the meat of our schedule. So you hope to keep pushing and keep playing well. But I appreciate you guys having me, and Merry Christmas to everybody.
Yes. Merry Christmas to y'all. Thanks.
You're welcome.
For being with us
See you guys. All right. See you guys.
He's one of my favorite, Coach David T. from Bell County. He class act does a phenomenal job. Take a couple commercial break. Come back. Got a very special guest from the North Laurel Lady Jaguars. Will be with us here. Martin Peterbilt presents In the Huddle on the L4 13th Region Media Network.
When searching for a home, experience matters. And here at Clayton Homes of London, we've had the same management for over 25 years.
We take pride in servicing you from start to finish, beginning with our 1-year warranty and our award-winning service team.
When searching for a home, experience matters. And here at Clayton Homes of London, we've had the same management for over 25 years.
We take pride in servicing you from start to finish, beginning with our 1-year warranty and our award-winning service team.
Don't get caught up in home-only pricing. Our base packages include delivery, setup, footers, and heat pump.
Come on by, we'll treat you like family.
Here on the L4 Security 13th Region Media Network, and Martin's Peterbilt presents In the Huddle. Ronnie Smith with you tonight, and I I know the internet has been acting just a little bit wacky, but we've been able to make things happen. Now, we've got a very special guest with us tonight, Miss Laylee Phillips. How are you doing tonight? Are you able to hear me okay? Yeah, she is. She is there. Can you hear me okay, Laylee? Are you there? Make sure your volume's turned up. Laylee, are you able to hear me? We'll get you lined up here. Laylee, we can see you fine. Can you see us on here? Can you hear us? Can you hear me?
No, I can't hear.
Having a little bit. I can hear you. I can hear you. There we go. Give her just a minute to get it. She's young. Listen, that's why we wanted Laylee to be on here. She'll get used to all this media coverage and she'll get all this figured out. StreamYard's a little different and it's hard. Laylee, are you able to hear me? I'm going to text Sean here. He's her promoter. No, he's not her promoter. He's her dad. And we'll make sure that she has her volume and everything turned up the way that she needs to be. Because she's here and she just can't hear us. It's kind of neat. It's kind of tough when people can't hear you though. We'll give her just a minute. We'll take another break and get her going, and then we'll come back and I'll text her down and get lined up.
Here, the manager
She's a
at
very
the
special
Kentucky
guest
Farm
for us.
Bureau
Hang tight
Office
here
of
on the
South Florida
L4
Agency
Security
here on
13th
West
Region Network,
Cumberland Parkway
presented
in
by
Corbin.
Martin's Peterbilt.
My
You're
office
watching
offers a
In
full
the
line of
Huddle.
insurance
Glad
products
to
to
have you with us
protect
here
your
on this
family
Monday
and your
night.
business needs. We offer home,
Christmas.
auto, life, health, workers'
Yeah.
compensation, and business insurance. I have a friendly staff that's ready to assist you. Give us a call at 528-2030. Again, my staff is located at 1456 West Cumberland Parkway, Corbin, Kentucky.
All right, and we're back here on the Martin's Peterbilt as they present In the Huddle here on the L4 Security 13th Region Media Network. Laylee, are you able to hear me now? For some reason, oh, you can?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? You can hear me? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I know that you're your first time being with us. Thank you for being with us tonight.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas to you and your family. How's things going around the Phillips house?
It's been going good, I guess. My dad's been driving me crazy.
Well, I just want to let the 13th region know about you. This is Laylee Phillips. She's the second leading scorer on the Lady Jaguars team this year, and having a heck of a year, shooting free throws great, shooting the ball, distributing the ball, playing good defense. Coach Manning's really, really excited about her. Folks, she's in the 8th grade. She's very young. I have socks older than her. She is so young. The future is so bright for this young lady. And we just wanted to bring her on the show tonight and welcome you. How has this year unfolded for you, Laylee? Talk about it a little bit. How have you felt stepping into the spotlight? How's it been so far?
It's been pretty good. Last year I was in 7th grade, and I didn't really get to play that much. But this year, I haven't took any time off, and it's really paid off.
Well, when did you find out? Like, did you know coming in to conditioning and all that? Hey, I've got a really good opportunity to get a lot of playing time.
Yeah.
Did you know that, or is it something that just kind of developed as the years progressed?
Well, last year I knew I probably wouldn't be able to get on the floor as much because we had Brooke Nicholson, and she takes up a lot of room. But this year, I know with her leaving and Bella Sizemore leaving, I know I had to step my game up for my shooting and rebounding, and I was just really excited, to get to work with Brooke. But now, I think I've got it.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's really cool the confidence that you have. Uh, Tell everybody that don't know about because you're so young. Have you been at Laurel County career, or did you go to grade school in Laurel County, or kind of what's your background?
I went to Johnson Elementary in Laurel. My fifth grade year we won the county champions. My sixth grade year I went to North Middle. I won my sixth grade state champions. I got MVP of that, and then seventh grade we won again, and I got MVP. And then this year we got second to Boyd County.
Wow. Well, you may not know this or not, but I'm actually a pastor, and Brandon Hensley, the principal at Johnson
Oh
Elementary,
yeah.
is a member of my church, him and his family. He's a charter member, been with me a long time, and he's a very good friend of mine. So I remember him bragging about that girls team, and he even said that he thought the girls team could beat the boys team that you guys were that year. Is that true? Were you guys that good?
Yeah, we could definitely beat them.
Wow. So, all right, almost 12 points a game. Um, Thinking about the competition you guys have played, every time that you go to a game, there's a bullseye on your back. You're the number one team in the 13th region. You're playing with people, surrounded by people that know what it's like to win the region and get to that next level. You came up through the program through Johnson Elementary. You've won grade school championships, and here you are as an eighth grade stepping in there with Claybrook and some of these great players, these tall players, and these different things. Has it been intimidating to you at all, or is it has they accepted you pretty well? Has it been an easy transition?
When my seventh grade year, I was a little nervous, to come up to the high school, but this year I was more comfortable. But I think that all my teammates and all my coaches were very welcoming, and I wasn't very intimidated.
Yeah. Well, it's great. I'm just glad to meet you. I'm proud of you. I know your family is very proud of you. And I wanted the 13th region when they keep saying that name, Laylee Phillips. Who did she come from? Who? Oh, hey, that's a Laurel County girl. Came up through the program. She's in the eighth grade, and they better get used to your name because you've got a great career ahead of you. You've got a great coach in Eddie Mahan. What's it like to have Coach Mahan in your corner?
Honestly, not a lot of coaches are like Mahan. I've never really experienced a coach like Mahan. He has higher standards. He expects more from us, and it's just a privilege to be coached by Mahan.
Yeah, and yeah, you're right. He's a great guy. He's a class act and uh, somebody that you can learn for. And listen, I want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas. I want to thank you
Thank
for being
you.
with us
Merry Christmas to
tonight.
you too.
We're following you. We're rooting for you, and we'll hope you guys have a great district tournament. And we'll probably have you on later in the year. I'll bring Coach Mahan on usually and have a couple players. We'll have you come back and hang out with us.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Have a good
You
night.
too.
Thank you. Wow, what amazing lady she game for North Laurel from Johnson Elementary there. She's just a county girl, and she's killing it and having a great career so far. And we're so glad that she was able to join us here on Martin Peterbilt's presentation of In the Huddle here on the L4 Security 13th Region Media Network. And we've been talking about the different awards. They've all been announced, and we appreciate all the winners this week that were able to win the different awards. You guys work hard, and you deserve that. recognition for all the hard work that you do, and we're proud of you. We're here to cover you here for the region. Obviously, a Monday night edition. John Root presents the top 5 players of the week for the boys. The top 5 player of the week. Blake Burns, imagine that, or Blake Burnett, excuse me. Blake Burnett from Bell County, Mr. Quarterback, Mr. Pitcher on the baseball team. He's also a great guard for Bell County. Reese Davison, he's no stranger to the top 5. Eli Petrosky, unbelievable week. He's the player of the week. Logan Stepp from Barberville, and Caden Taylor. Congratulations, Caden, on being the one of the top 5 players of the week from South Laurel there, brought to you by Sheriff John Root there in Laurel County. Saber Wright gives us the top 5 girls players of the week for week 3. It is Aubrey Bundy from South Laurel, and Miss Claybrook from North Laurel. Kiari Lamb from Bell County, she's the player of the week. Shelby Mills from Knox Central, and Lauren Parton. Miss Lamb was the defensive player of the week. Lauren Parton was the player of the week, averaging 18 rebounds, which is absolutely unbelievable. That's brought to you by the good folks at Save a Right Home Care. Now we want to give you the Blueprint Playmaker of the week, brought to you by Aikens Construction from Williamsburg. Mr. Reese Hatcher leading the team, making the plays, having a great week. Congratulations, Reese Hatcher, by Aikens Construction's Blueprint Player of the Week. And for the girls, again, brought to you by Aikens Construction, Mackenzie Hensley from Knox Central. She's the Blueprint Playmaker of the Week. Had a great week so far, and we congratulate her for the week that she had. Congratulations, Mackenzie. Going on to taking a look at a couple other things that we can talk to you about here in just a moment. We get the right flyer up, hit the right button, is the breakthrough top 5 players of the week. These are players that have really stepped up. We mentioned Reese Hatcher from the city, from Williamsburg. Love that jersey. Evan Ellis shooting the lights out for the Corbin Redhounds. Ethan Buell having a great junior year. And then you've got Joseph Killian. He's not just a football player, he's a basketball player as well. And then our buddy, Mr. Jordan Rollins. He's having a great week as well. He is one of the breakthrough players, and that is brought to you by the good folks at Shoe. And we appreciate each one of you that have won these different awards. And you can see all those on our social media and check them out throughout the time as you get a chance to go look at them. Just a chance to brag on all these young men and all these young men. So we'll take it back here on the Christmas edition. No doubt in the world we live in today, security is our number one priority. Let me tell you about the good folks at L4 Security Group.
Peterbilt.
They offer surveillance, hiring solutions, risk management, guards, mobile patrol, and much more. Buddy Blair and John Blanton have over 60 years experience in the industry and protect over 12 states. Make sure you check out their new location at 116 Shiloh Drive in London, Kentucky. Thank you, L4 Security Group, for your sponsorship of the 13th Region Media Network.
Thank you all for joining us. Sorry, there was a few technical difficulties there, but we made it through it. Brandon Hensley, man, he's my rock there in my church, pastor in Lily. I didn't realize she went to Johnson. I'm so glad to meet you guys.
My maternal grandparents were Arthur Vaughn and Jones.
We hope you've enjoyed Martin's Peterbilt presentation of the Game of the Week. Brought to you by Martin's Peterbilt of London, Kentucky. Your local Farm Bureau agents, Donovan and Jimmy Storm. Restyles Consignment Store on Ford Street in Corbin. Sierra Swords and the good folks at Heritage Pharmacy in Williamsburg. Wildcat Harley Davidson in London, Kentucky. Your local Allstate agent, Zach Davison from Corbin. The L4 Security Group in London, Kentucky. Your premier dish provider, American Cable. Lonnie Collins and the Store of Lily. Clayton Mobile Homes of London, Kentucky. Dusk Till Dawn, Lawn and Landscaping and Curb Appeal. Aikens Construction and Excavation. All sponsors of the Game of the Week here on the L4 Security 13th Region Media Network.